Yeah, leaving this Mirage in all the way to the end, I think you almost knew that Imperial would pick into it because of their success on this map in the head-to-head last time round. And so I think Na'Vi felt very assured in what map they were going to play in this BO1. Makazi, there's the catch to start this pistol. Good double. Now his teammates over towards B will fall. Makazi moves back in to try and help out. Alexi needs a hand, and he's going to get overwhelmed. Makazi with some swings and misses, but in comes Bit. Hot off the back of a fantastic game to open up the major. Oh, it's an ugly start in the pistol, though.
Why'd you say that?
And so Makazi 1v3 or nothing. He's getting whittled down. Imperial looking to stand tall at the end of this. That Makazi double that started the round, not worth a thing as the rest of Imperial come through swinging.
Oh, he certainly felt like he did his job, let down by his team. No one able to get a single kill. Na'Vi used their final block on A.
Imperial have been really waiting for a fight. They probably feel a bit dismayed that they haven't been given one. 50 seconds left now, and so it falls to them to force these engagements, and that's going to see Jello sacrificed. They'll start to slide in up through short into Alexi's bomb site.
Ooh.
Rotate for Makazi. He finds one on the Deagle.
He's feeling it.
And the pistol double wasn't enough. It's slowed down really awkwardly, getting strung out here. They've lost skulls on the other side of the map, so need a 2v5 now if Imperial want to keep the start of this game in check. That's a good pickup from No Way. Try with the swing as well. Caesar players made it into the site. It starts to get harder for Na'Vi as they give players away. And Nina's going to struggle taking that first fight, nearly the lineup. One back from Bit. Just No Way left standing, but he's been the danger man. He's been the one to keep an eye on. And so in comes Bit to take his head off. Round stolen away by Na'Vi.
Well, there's the bit we were waiting for. Just one round later.
Talk in these interviews, it's this idea of, yeah, you know, we're still building. We know we're not where we're supposed to be. We know we're not where we want to be. And that they still had some journey to go. But at the arrival of Budapest, they've come through pretty confident. Yeah, so the idea, you know, that they might be feeling, oh, hold this store, because these pistols hitting hard for Imperial. Nade reclaims one.
Bomb in con.
Oh, that's big. Alexi able to deal with him. No danger there.
Decisive move as well. Skulls is chasing ghosts. And meanwhile, they're creeping up behind him. You should just play your timing here. Alexi might just swing out instantly, and if he does, that should be the round locked in here for Na'Vi. Great reposition here. Not the shots, but Makazi comes and bails him out. It's an in-game leader moment here for Na'Vi, but they win it off of the brain. And yeah, sure, Na'Vi may have lost this map to Imperial at TWC, but ever since that point, 4-win streak, taking down even Furia on this map. Should be more than comfortable on Mirage. It's a nice entry from Vinny. Catching Ema pushing top middle. But Na'Vi won't overplay for the trade. Makazi backs up. B is open right now. And no one looks to fill. Makazi doesn't realize he's just dodged death, or has he just delayed it?
No Way having all this space, he's called the rest of Imperial over. Makazi gets a nasty surprise. He does well to still get out with one before he's dealt with. It's the push from Alexi that's given away the advantage. Wonderful attempting to close in for his trade. One step further from Wonderful. Denies that plant and knocks out another. Leaves this on Bit. 1v2. He's armed with the AK. Weapon of choice. And he doesn't have time to work with. Still suspicious of a lurker.
It's their suspicion that may let them down. It's allowed him to clear a lot of the map and come back into B in time.
Oh, Vinny's just looked away. The timing is awkward. But it might go both ways. Vinny now on the line. Bit of chip damage, put down range. Bit tries his hand at the tap and decides to play it forward. Gets in the sight with them. And Vinny locks him out of it.
When we consider what teams we eliminated from the previous stage, right? 7 of the 8 not being from Europe. It's a very different matter here. Silent out middle. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, gonna fall to Wonderful to try and reel this in. Given a chance, he'll hit hard on TYLOO. And that slows the roll of this mid play. Imperial hear the AWP fire off and they want nothing to do with it. Just to get his bearings and know where Imperial are. The map is still so quiet here for NAVI.
Alexi checked window, but now he's just on his own. It's just Wonderful in this site. He falls for free.
3-on-3 here, but you're out of position. By the time you get around, a decent chunk going to be ticked off this bomb already. So if NAVI do want to attempt this, they would have to move very, very quickly. Even the slightly slower rotate from Makazi could come to matter. You're going to give it a look in here with two players showing their hand out from short. Missed shot from the tri-AWP, and so trying to give this one a go. They lose bit, and that's enough for NAVI to write this one off. It was a late in the day retake already. And so when one fight doesn't pan out, you throw in the towel.
You see what NAVI are trying to do there, right? Get that information late in the round, like you said, clear out the window. They do find Skulls boosting up and trying to flank, but it comes at the cost of another MTB bomb site. It's only Wonderful.
Really came back to haunt them in that game. And sure, they eventually went on to win it, but it could have been way cleaner.
And in the gun round, tell me which site you want to go to, right? One with Alexi and rookie Makaze, or one with Ima and Bits.
Wonderful hits a blinder on the Neeg to open up this round. A little bit more from Wonderful. And Alexi's found success in the downtime, but it's the Wonderful Neeg setting them ablaze. Any missed shot is super punishing. You'd be giving an AWP to Imperial. You'd be opening up this B site. He is the only player here. Imperial go back to the site that's treated them so kindly, trying to chase down this Wonderful AWP. They're closing in on him, but reinforcements start to arrive, and Wonderful's going to pull the sidearm. Pistol comes up short, but he slowed their roll. They'll run up onto him eventually.
Oh, no.
One back from the tri-rifle. And NAVI get their just desserts here. Another B exec for Imperial looking to pan out.
The bomb, 15 seconds. He tried to throw it over. It's in the open. They need to get these kills, and they need them now. 10 seconds. Then he tucked in, swings with his teammate, shuts down the round. Imperial do it yet again on this B-bomb site. Dear, oh dear.
I think Alexi just keeps thinking they're going to change the pace. They're going to change the destination at some point in this game. They can't just keep going B.
Oh, yes,
Here they are, barreling out of the apartments. This time, though, it's a stronger start out towards that side of the map.
This is a fake by design. They're forcing NAVI to over-rotate, and they're going to sneak out under instead. TYLOO doesn't take that kill, Skulls will. Top mid down through the connector smoke. It's here. With Ima dead, you might not expect Bit in this position, but he's waiting to strike. 2 more kills from Bit before he's put down. And a 1v4 that's going nowhere fast. Makazi falls in to finish the job.
NAVI double stacked in this position, and even though there's smokes down blocking, these are about to extinguish. Ima tries to play on through. Spotted in the corner, but Bit there to bail it out, and they'll take these cat fights. Cutting down the split, that just leaves these 2 players back in the apartments, and this is easy pickings for Wonderful. Here's No Way burning alive in that Molotov, and NAVI give chase quick to shut down this split. It goes no further. NAVI run away with this first half.
NAVI looking to storm through stage 2. This pistol would set them up well.
Full retake setup for Imperial. They don't actually have flashes to fight for CT here, so in a way they're kind of hoping that NAVI overextend, and Makazi does exactly that, giving away a kill and now conceding the CT control. That could have been a big problem if NAVI lent and played for this position.
Plant's not for jungle.
Bit the only guy in the site. They're tapping on this bomb already. That's going to force a reaction out of NAVI. You're a little bit jittery here because of the bomb plant. Wonderful looks for his. Finds himself a second out from stairs, but is gone, and now it's just Ima shut down. Pistol round success.
2 smokes available in the round to make something happen.
And it's also just nice in that it wasn't, you know, the only plan of action in the round. It's allowed Try to get a deeper line safely in the apartments. And in theory, that frees you up a little bit more to rotate around the map. You got 3 players out towards A, and Try on that deep line knocks out Ema. You know, he's off and out here on his own, so the rest of the gang batten down the hatches, prepare for this A hit. Vinny will get timed, caught off guard. Skull's only good for the trade, so it's kept in the advantage of Imperial. Plant will be found here. NAVI have a little bit of time to try and get posted, but that window is closing. Smoke's down for now. Pick these positions very carefully. Alexi trying to get all of his util off, and they're still rejigging the setup here with Wonderful taking space out towards the stairs. Tries to battle it forward, but caught out in the open, and they're going to run over Alexi. This rifle round gets away from NAVI very, very quickly, and a nice idea from Imperial to open the round leaves them in a great spot at the conclusion.
A very unlikely candidate, but right now proving themselves against NAVI on NAVI's home map.
Exec out towards A, going a bit more strict back on this one, are NAVI, and they'll come through with both the openers. That might already be Imperial out of this round if TYLOO doesn't land some crazy spam through these smokes. You're very far removed, you lose those first kills so quickly, you had no chance to trade this back. And so that's a massive pickup for NAVI. We were just kind of sounding the alarm bells here. It's going to maintain that lead. Early staging is just wonderful, trying to set up Alexi, get him across to the boxes, but it's actually TYLOO closing in. Goes first, looking for that AWP. The man playing support to the Alexi push in top mid. He won't get caught by Bit on the fullback. Wasn't expecting a second player there waiting in the wings. Never got to punish Alexi out behind the boxes either.
It's a shame for Imperial. 1 health on Alexi. Couldn't find that single shot through the smoke, but they pay for it.
Bit of a misread here for Imperial, but good position on Skulls at least, right? In response to his teammates going and stacking B, he's taken Palace away. Gets out with the first. Is he going to be able to elude Ema here? Ready for him. That's the bomb loose up in Palace. And so Skulls, operating entirely on his own, has got all the info now. They know where this play was looking to end up. Imperial can start bringing more bodies over, and the round is grinded to this awkward hole. It's all left hinging on the fight from Makazi. Will get past Skulls, but you know you're going into a stack if you try and commit here. And so it looks like NAVI are writing this one off.
Such a ballsy move from Skulls. Bottom of the entire server, pushes Palace into a really nice off angle. And when I see Bit coming in, I think maybe there's still a chance here for NAVI. This is the kind of guy who's going to pre-aim every position. Double under lurk here for NAVI. Try though, ahead of the smoke.
Oh, Flash is very good, and it's going to save the lives of these 2 lower players. Ema put up in the window. And he just might find this perfect timing. Try was just leaving.
Whoa.
Isn't able to get gun on in time, and so now Ema is a big problem behind enemy lines up in this window area. Makazi gets caught out down in mid. That's going to bring Ema back. They hear this, and they know that he hasn't taken space as a result. He'll just hop on out, fakes the drop. Okay. That got eyes off for a second, but in comes Vinny playing cleanup.
Getting caught off
This
guard.
was the advantage for NAVI in a very big way. They're now having to work super hard to try and maintain that. Wonderful brings it back into a 3v2. But a swing out from the window. Supportive flash from Vinny to get it done. And he's ended up in the right place at the end of all of this. Vinny with the read. Locked in a battle right now with Alexi that he doesn't know he's having. They've just traded places around this smoke. And he's made it out to the bench. Alexi's going to catch him.
Imperial on their last legs. Forged away back into this second half.
Try's got that deep line in the apartments again, though, and look at the stack this has enabled. 4 players over towards A. Wonderful opens up. It's TYLOO up next, only good for 1. Pressure on now. The A-hold is able to withstand this in the opening stages of the take from NAVI. Are they ready for Skulls?
Oh, it's
Flash leaves him blind,
no
but he'll
way.
still make up for it. No Way tried so hard to get Skulls cooked there. Good shot from Wonderful. And as they go back out through into mid, they're going to go into the tri-AWP. Wonderful trapped out here in Connector. Doesn't know where they've gotten to, doesn't know where Imperial are. First got to deal with No Way. That's a quick shot to open this up. The remaining fights are a little strung out. Skulls went aggressive out towards ramp, and so that leaves Tri alone in the window room. Wonderful has 2 1v1s in front of it, but only 30 seconds left to play with, and the bomb drop down here in middle. Tri just jiggling. Here's the step as well. Here's Wonderful taking the space, but he's hit it. And now it's just Skulls left to beat. Wonderful moving in and shut down. One shy of the clutch. Skulls has him in his pocket.
Yeah, they know they have the weaker weaponry. NAVI have to come to them. Already so much time bled off this clock, but will Imperial sit back forever? It looks like they do want to initiate, catching Mikaze looking the wrong way. The rifle boost is perfection. Wonderful again puts them in his pocket. Is that enough to win a round with only one gun?
Tri has just left his perch over on B. They don't have info on the apartments.
This is so quick, so decisive. The Tri is still focused on middle. It looks like Imperial are finally calling a gamble, and it might be perfect.
Skulls is going to get here just in time. Now Tri hits that opener, but has to do a hell of a lot more. Skulls is dead straight away, so you're looking at Tri in this head-to-head. The hero gun closing in on him. They're right there. Bit gonna run him down. And No Way, 1v2. Often the safe pair of hands for Imperial, but this is a tricky clutch. He's got the 2 heavy hitters of NAVI to try and beat. In a role reversal for Bit and Wonderful. It's Wonderful on the rifle, dead at first. Can Bit step up? AWP on the angle, AWP on the line, and Bit sees him through.
They have nothing to lose, they have everything to gain. No Way might be caught here though, and even though Vinny's got a good flank, if No Way dies, B is open for the taking. They don't know about that second man, but it may not matter. NAVI don't pull back. They let him fake.
I think now, like, you really don't expect this flank. Ima could still find Vinny. He's had to slow his roll. He hears him going middle.
It's going for one, but they're stacked inside of A, all close up. This is going to be a bloodbath.
I mean, Ima should just get dealt with. Is Vinny ready for this? There's the clear. Ima dead. Now they're going to start to try and go, but they're going right into this stack that you pointed out a second ago. First kill found on Skulls. There's the follow-up. Are they ready for Tri as the third piece? He's been unchecked for now. Everyone's got their backs turned. Tri in position, 1v3. No idea from NAVI. Milking every second he can off the clock. Leaves it to chance. And that's a decision that might haunt him. It's all relying on a read. It's relying on Vinny calling the right shots, leaving them in the right positions, and they are out of position right now. Mikaze handed a double opener out through ramp. NAVI, this is their best chance to walk this one home. 5 on 2 as that shot connects from Bit. It was a damn good try out of Imperial, but that's all it was. NAVI able to show up and claw this one back. Wonderful. The man to watch right now. It's been 2 great games to open up his major run, and this one felt even more important. This was no runaway success. This was a grind of a game. Wonderful bailing them out on that hero gun round. Him and Bit combining and quickly becoming the guys to keep an eye on here for NAVI.